Ettinger. She's the owner of Fit Your Style. She does everything under the sun, from nutrition to fitness to health. And today we're talking about the change, which should be quite taboo to talk about menopause, but not anymore.
Absolutely. Pause with our mothers, our grandmothers. It was not discussed. It was something you were just dealing with privately and in a public manner. But now we have, thanks to Suzanne Summers, Sex and the City this summer with the City 2 with Samantha and the Yams.
Oh, right. Yes.
It's coming to the forefront, which it should be, because it's just a women's health issue.
Yeah.
And we need to be, educated and aware to deal with our bodies.
For sure. Yeah, not only for our health, in order to manage it better, right? Because there are some changes that happen with the body, your emotions, your hormones. What sort of changes can we expect?
Well, women can start as early as 28 for their changes, and it could be menopause. And some of the changes that we see is the hormonal belly bulge, which is part of the abs. All of a sudden, we're like, where did that come from? We have night sweats, we have fatigue, we have hot flashes.
Yeah.
We also have a loss of, and what's really interesting looking at photographs this morning, when we have loss of estrogen, our faces are drawn, and when we have the right hormonal levels, it's like we need a facelift. It's unbelievable.
Pumped up again.
Yeah. Restoring what we've lost.
I'm sure a lot of women go through some of these things, not once, but they think, it's part of getting older, right?
See your doctor.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So once what sort of tips will he suggest in order to make it easier?
It can be easier.
Right.
So we don't have to be so hard on ourselves. So the first thing is absolutely we want to strength train. There is actually a specific program called the BEST program. It's from the University of Arizona. It was a 6-year trial. I like
I love these evidence.
Average user at the 55.6 years old, non-smoker. Half the group were on bioidentical hormones, and the other group were not on anything at all. And it's a sick program with food, just healthy food, high fiber, high calcium, low healthy fats, strength training, weight bearing, correct. And after 1 year of the program, the women that were not on anything improved their bone density as well. So it showed that if you can get into doing your strength training, get bone density, better screenings when you go.
Wow.
Because one of the disease is osteoporosis.
Right.
And a sign of that is when we're shorter. Our posture seems to be changing. Little indicators that your doctor and maybe something else is up. And so straining absolutely help with that.
And the news is you don't have you start premenopausal or menopause. You do it throughout your life.
Absolutely. It's a lifestyle change. Just start easily.
What about stress when you're going through that? Is that women take a look at how to manage their stress, just relax? Yes. So this meditation a little bit?
A little meditation, exactly. What we've done here is we want to get in our home a little private oasis.
Okay.
I just bought a pillow, soy candles, and deep breathing actually will cut flashes by half, the studies say.
Wow.
So I'll say that again. Deep breathing will cut hot flashes by half.
So should women do this for bed or when they wake up or anytime?
Evening, whenever they feel on. If they don't even have flashes, it's good to keep you centered.
So what do they do? Meditated before.
What you want to do is it all needs to come from the diaphragm. So many of us are shallow breathers. We breathe all up in our chest.
Yeah.
You can tell by when we talk, we're like
a breather.
Getting our breath up in the
Okay.
So what we want to do is just relax for a minute, unwind, and we want to take a deep breath in from the diaphragm. Yeah. So we take a deep breath in, and while you're doing that, you're extending your rib cage out, and then you release through the mouth. Try that again. Roll your shoulders.
So in through the nose, out through the mouth.
You got it. In. Exactly. And
People forget to breathe, I find.
We do.
Because even doing that, you feel so much better.
We just exactly get relaxed.
Yeah.
5 minutes can make a huge difference to your day.
Some stretches, end your day off not feeling stressed.
Absolutely.
Help you as well.
Absolutely. This is so important.
Okay. What about when it comes to hormones and the sort of imbalances and changes that are inside your body?
Yes.
How do you deal with that?
I'm very excited because there's a lot of different options out there. There's replacement, there's bioidentical. So basically, in laywoman's terms, synthetic versus plant-based avenues.
Okay.
Suzanne Summers, big advocate of plant-based form.
Natural. Okay.
Whatever you and your decides best for you.
Okay.
But I'm very excited because I brought a new, which is called Estro. It's first to market. It came to Canada in August.
Okay.
It is the first plant-based, all-natural, pre-dosed. So many you have to mix it down. So if we think about, again, with Samantha, when she got Sex in the City, too.
Sex in the City, yeah.
She had all her pills and compounds thing. This is all fun for you. All you have to do is literally day one. It's a balancing.
Yeah.
It's made with yams, just like the movie.
Cream? It's not a pill that you take.
There's a pill and a cream. So with the cream, it's on a fattier area. So out of the thigh and arm every morning at the same time. And then we take our supplement, which has black cohosh. So we have yams to really balance our hormone levels. And then we have black cohosh, which helps with sweats. And again, it just naturally will get us to the vitality we had before going through the change.
So when you are faced with this, do you jump on this for the rest of your life or just during that period?
You can absolutely go on this for the rest of your life should you choose to.
Yeah.
Again, it's all side effects, which is so great. And the Dr. Formby who created this is a medical doctor with 3 PhDs.
That's good news.
Really nice to know. And it was in trials for 8 before coming and being approved.
So do you ever have coming to you when they are dealing with this? And they just want advice. I mean, you've never been through it. Some women are not as willing to talk about it, but
thankfully
they must come to you for this.
In the year I've created, like, what stays in Vegas, doesn't leave Vegas. Kind of have Vegas style. It just all comes. And the biggest key is there are specific exercises. I hear this all the time. Whatever for again that lower hormonal bulge, as we call it.
Can work.
Very specific exercise called the dead bug.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately I can't demonstrate right now.
I'm going to
on the floor.
Ask you later to show me dead bug.
But the dead bug's amazing for that area of concern.
Yeah.
There are things, again, with education that we can do to help alleviate the stress.
And why should women feel embarrassed to talk about it? It's just something we all go through, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just part of the change of life. And why not easier?
Yeah, exactly. And as you mentioned before, talking about ways to make it better. In addition to this, what else are you working on at Fit Your Style? You always have programs on the go. Last week or 2 weeks ago about health campaign.
Absolutely. We've got that going on. Yeah. Let's see, we're going to be talking about fabulously fall foods.
Oh, great.
What they're going to do for your body. And then another thing that we're going to be talking about today time will be on weatherproofing your fitness program. Now that it's over, what do we need to look at to make sure we're on check for the fall season?
because women start to come up with uses if they can't go outside anymore. So
Absolutely.
that's great. So you have some great segments planned for us. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you.
And for more about anything you've seen here today, want some counseling with Jennifer, you can go to the website fityourstyle.com. Thank you very much. It's always fun. Now show me that dead bug. Jeff, next with Michelle from Nutritiously Fit.